Which of the following molecules has a tetrahedral molecular geometry? And remember that a tetrahedral geometry is one where there are four bonding electrons, so four single bonds essentially surrounding a central atom, and the bond angle, no lone pairs, and there are bond angles of about 109.5, not exactly, but about, right? So if we go through the answer choices, it cannot be A, okay? It cannot be A because that's NH3. And NH3 would actually look like this, okay? Where the hydrogens are actually beneath, okay, the nitrogen, because the nitrogen has this lone pair that pushes them downward. Okay, so that's trigonal pyramidal. This is not tetrahedral. Methane, though, CH4 is correct because the carbon doesn't have any lone pairs and then there's four bonds around it. And so this is tetrahedral where the bond angles are 109.5, about 109.5 degrees, okay? Then there's H2O. Well, H2O has this sort of geometry, okay, because there are two lone pairs here and here. This is a bent geometry, okay? This is bent. So those lone pairs repel those single bonds more so than the single bonds repel each other, okay? So this is a bent geometry, not a tetrahedral one. And then there's BF3, okay, which actually looks like this. Now there's no lone pairs on the boron, okay? But instead, this is a trigonal planar geometry with 120-degree bond angles, okay? And that makes sense because there's no lone pairs on B here. And so these single bonds will arrange themselves so that they are equidistant from each other, which is 120 degrees if there's three bonds, right? So that's wrong as well. And so B is the only one that's tetrahedral.